Fantana Wendy Shay issue. We're going to talk about that as well. But before that, I want to know, Fantana, on your record label, you signing Fantana, what does it entail? What's the specific role of Rufftown Records? Because as we know, she has another management, that's Blown GH, and then there's Rufftown Records. So break it down for us. What's the specific role of Rufftown Records?
You see, when you go out there, like let's say you go to Europe or you go to America, I mean, these Western countries, not all record labels do 360 deals. Okay, some
Okay.
levels do 360, but most of them, like they'll manage the music side, and then they'll give management, like they'll give the show side and other side for another management. So what I'm
Okay.
doing, Rufftown and Fantana deals, like it's supposed to be, I'll take care of the music. I'll invest in the music, the recordings, and how to build her up. And I mean, like,
Okay. Okay.
that's what I'm supposed to do. And Blown GH will take care of the promotion and everything. But when we talk about promotion, I'm talking about the investment. They will take that side.
Okay.
Why invest into the music?
The
They'll
music.
invest the promotion.
Okay.
We do it. That's how we did it.
Okay, but there's been so many stories on how Fantana got to Rufftown Records. I mean, she also came out to make a few claims. I mean, she said it wasn't Wendy Shay that introduced her to you. So I want you to clarify that. How did you meet Fantana?
You see, we are about to exit. You understand? We are about to exit the contract. Then this is not the time for me to talk about how we met, what happened. You should ask how we're going to exit. That one is
we're going to get to that part,
yeah.
but we just want to clarify stuff. I mean,
No, what
she has said something. I want to hear your side of the story.
What she said that I made her lie, that is a lie too. You understand? In showbiz, many things happen. You understand? Many things happen. I mean, like we plan stuff, and I'll give you a big example. It's Fantana gang.
Is Fantana what?
Is she gang?
No, she's not. She's not.
She's in Zema.
Yeah.
How come Shatawale is her cousin?
Well, I'm not going to talk about that. But what we want to know is, how did Fantana get to Rufftown Records? I mean, so are we saying what she said, whatever she said was right from your point?
It's not true. It's not true.
It's not true. So what she said wasn't true. So it was through Wendy Shay, Fantana got to meet you.
We are talking about the exiting plan, right? How is she going to exit?
No,
I'm not here to talk about.
Well, I know.
What is it going to do for you? I mean, how she got to Rufftown?
Because
is not even a problem. Listen to me.
Exactly.
That one is not even a problem. I mean, how an artist gets to a record level is not even a problem. But how they exit. That is the
I know.
Mean,
Bullet, let's not. No, we are going to get to the exit part. It's going to come back. What we want to
your
know
lyrics
is
are
your
finished.
Bullet is trying to run away from the question, but the thing is, so are we saying her claims are right?
Are we saying what?
Is whatever she's saying, is it that she's right?
I told you she's lying.
She's lying, so it's not true. Okay,
it's another lie.
From what you're saying, it was through Wendy Shay you got to meet Fantana. Okay.
We're not talking about that.
Okay, fine. Now I want to.
She said I made her lie. Listen to me. She said I made her lie. It's not true. Why will I make you lie? But in show business, I'm being real with you. We create a lot of stuff. You understand? Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Now away from that, I want to ask you. After you brought her to the label,
It's like what is like? Is it?
After you brought her to the label to work with Rufftown Records, I want to know from you personally, working with her for the first 6 months, how was it for you?
Yeah, it was okay. It was like how I work with other artists. I mean, everything was okay, but there were little problems. I will not lie. I will not deny the fact that they had beef going on. I mean, like the whole thing happened this way. You see, most people that are working for Fantana, they used to work for Wendy Shay as well. So, you know, this kind of woman to woman beef. These people will go to Fantana's place. And they will come to Wendy Shay's place, like Fantana said this, and Wendy will talk something. Then Wendy took or talk something, then it will take go.
Okay, so from what you're saying right now, it means that the beef started exactly when she entered into Rufftown Records.
Exactly, it started straight away.
But
It started straight away because people that
what do you think was the cause of the whole? Is it the fault of the record label, or whose fault was it for Fantana to change or the beef
No,
to
I
happen?
think it's the people that were around the label. The people that were around the label. I told you, same people are working for Fantana. So imagine like Wendy or Fantana will be at home and these people will come like, oh, Wendy said this, Fantana will talk some, they will come to Wendy, Fantana said this, then they will take go. So then many things that happen. But we try to settle it, we settled it. We settled it even before December. So yeah.
But
Yeah.
when last did you talk to Fantana personally? I mean, you talking to her personally?
Oh, I think I sent her a message. I sent her a message like 1 hour ago.
Okay, okay,
I sent her a message. I wanted to talk to her and advise her and not like I wanted to talk to her because I mean still on my label because she has not exited yet. She's still on the labels. I wanted to talk to her to find out what's going on, what's happening. But she said she didn't want to talk. But I should talk to the father. I mean, so I did my
okay,
part on that side.
okay.
Yeah.
But before the fight happened, were you still managing her? Were you still managing Fantana?
She's like she's not on my management level. She have her own management called Blown GH. So she
Okay,
is on the label but not on my management.
okay,
Do you understand? Yeah,
okay.
that's how it is.
Oh, okay, so let's talk about the social media bit of the artists on your record label. When it comes to managing the social media accounts of these artists, that's the record label do it, or the artists themselves take care of their social media, fully in charge of their social media
No, we
posts.
do it hand in hand with the we do it hand in hand with the artist. That's what we do. We do it hand in hand with the
So
artist.
before an artist posts anything on a page, the record label has to approve it.
Of course, but not all the time, Of course. But not all the time.
Okay. So now let's come back to how this whole thing started. I mean, before the fight, videos came out with Fantana making claims and all of that. I believe from what you're saying, everything was fine before this whole fight, started. They were cool because I know the Foresight TV Music Video Awards. Fantana came on stage to take an award on behalf of Wendy Shay when she was out of Ghana.
Exactly.
So it looked
Exactly.
like everything was cool. And like you said, it's show business. So is whatever happening right now show business? Is it like a public stand to get attention on the two artists?
No, 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 no,
What is it?
not right now. It's very serious. Okay, it's very serious, and we've never planned anything like that. It's real, but then people think, oh, Bullet and his plans and his strategies, but it's real. Like it's not a publicity.
Yeah.
So my battery, they just make a charger, man.
Yeah, we did for you. We did for you. Today we did here for you. Bullet.
Yeah. So it be real. Be publicity stand. It be real. You understand?
Okay.
Yeah.
So um whatever caused the fight. I mean, all the interviews, the post by the artist, and Fantana claiming Wendy was insulting her, whatnot, with the post, writing it in German. Did you take your time to translate whatever Wendy Shay posted with the caption in German?
No, I was not. I think I was in the studio and I saw it. I think the managers are in charge of that. I'm not managing Wendy Shay. Do you understand? I'm not managing Wendy Shay.
Okay.
She's on my label as well, but she's got managers. So the managers I cannot do everything. I don't know if you do everything. So the managers do it with her. You understand? Yeah, so I
Okay.
cannot be doing that because it's a big label.
Okay.
And I have other artists I'm working with too. So the game, yeah.
Because from what I translated from Wendy Shay's post, it read, the internet is online. Some artists can run to the Google translator, but cannot Google my success. Lazy artist, I have something for you to translate. That's what she wrote in German.
Oh, really? Okay. So what? How do you make of that? How do you understand that?
Because I don't read meanings into it, but I think it was after the video of Fantana came out, before she posted that New Zealand, like she's international, what's so not. As a record label owner, when stuff like this happen, why don't we see the record label owner?
So what is wrong
trying,
with? I want to know what is wrong with that. What is wrong with that?
I'm not saying this. I'm not here to state whether who's right, who's not. I'm asking you from your point as a record label owner. I mean, you have two artists on the same record label fighting each other. I mean, this is not the first time. Like you just said, this is serious.
You see what we do.
This is serious.
Can you listen to me, please? You see, every musician, you understand, whether male or female, have ego or pride. You understand? Mm-hmm. When you diss a musician, the musician have the right to diss you too. You cannot stop that ego or that pride, that thing, like, from a musician. You understand? You cannot tell me, like, you cannot tell me, Bullet, you whack, and I'll be there like that. No, it's part of it. It's part of the game. You need to understand it. You understand? We try to correct things that can lead to a serious problem. But telling me that I'm whacked and I want to make a point that I'm not whacked, you cannot control it. If you do like that, it means you are sitting on the happiness of the musician. So things like this, you leave it, you let it go. But you try to control the ones that are deadly, the ones that can cause bigger problems.
Okay.
Yeah, there can be 2 or 3 artists on my label. If you're trying to tell me I'm not dope, or if you're trying to, this artist A want to this artist B, in whichever way, you cannot stop them. You can just advise them.
Okay.
Imagine I tell you are whack.
Mm-hmm.
And you want to reply me, but your manager is saying you don't do that. No, they have ego, they have pride and all that. So you leave them. It's artistic. It's part of the game. You understand? Yeah.
So on your part, you're trying to say it's fair for them to go at each other, even though they're on the same record label, because they're trying to bring their feelings out as musicians. Let me ask you this: I'm saying on your part, you're trying to say going back and forth with each other on social media with their music or attacking each other, even though they're on the same label, it's okay because it's artistic. Now let me ask you this: the very moment you saw the video from Fantana from an IG live, what was running through your head when you saw the video, Bullet?
When I saw the video, I was like, "Well, this is getting out of hand." Because, trust me, whatever, I always communicate with the management. Like I tell them, this is good, this is not good. But when I saw that, I thought it was out of hand. Not she dissing Wendy, but dissing the record label.
Okay.
Dissing the record label. That is my main problem.
Okay.
The problem is not Fantana dissing Wendy Shay. That is not a problem. You can check it when this beef started. People were like, "Yo, Bullet, you are there, and these girls are fighting. You cannot say anything." But behind the scenes, I was doing a lot of things. Like I was trying to settle it. You understand? But I got mad. Or I got angry when she started dissing the record label. Okay. That is the main problem because I didn't want to take side. I didn't want to take side like, "Yo, Wendy is dissing Fantana, and I'll go and support Wendy. Fantana is dissing Wendy, and I'll go and support her." Mm-hmm. When I see that, I call a meeting and I try to settle it. You understand? But sometimes it's hard to control artists. No matter how you talk to them, sometimes it's hard to control them. Let's be real. These are stars that have numbers. These are stars that they have fans and all that. So they have ego and they have pride, ego and pride. So sometimes it's hard to control them. You can tell them, "Look, don't do this." They'll do. Don't do this. Next time you see they've done it. So what you do as a label is you go back, then you put them down, and you settle everything. You understand? So you cannot control everything.
Okay.
My problem is not Fantana dissing Wendy Shay. No, my problem is not Wendy Shay dissing Fantana. My problem is
she disrespecting the record label. So did you? So did you call her right after? Did you call her right after you saw that video?
Yeah, I did. I called the manager.
What were your words to the manager about that particular video?
I was like, no, she's gone too far with this. I mean, before I was trying to talk to them that, look, you know what, you need to tame the girl, you need to, because sometimes it's very hard. You know, artists go through a lot too. Artists go through a lot. She's a young girl from America. Maybe she doesn't even understand the system. You understand? So I talk to her, let her understand some things. That is like, trust me, I've done what anything we man should do. And I'm not
Okay.
lying. I'm not lying. You understand? So as I make them clear right now. My problem is not Wendy Shay, they say Fantana or Fantana they say Wendy Shay. My problem is no matter what, you don't diss a record label. Can you
Okay.
diss Foresight? Can you diss Foresight TV?
I can never do that for said. No.
Can you diss Foresight TV?
No, I'm not. I'm never gonna do that.
And then saying blah 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 blah. Wherever you're working, whether you're a banker, you're a doctor, you're a nurse, can you diss the hospital you're working for? Do
No,
you do that?
that's never gonna happen. But I'm reading
No,
a
no, no,
comment.
no, no. Let's be real. Can you do that? I mean,
I
we don't.
can attack Foresight. Never.
You
That's
see, we need
my
to,
respect.
we need to make people. We have to make people understand. Say, challenge some things we don't do. Some things we don't do. Come on, this beef going on. You've not seen me supporting Wendy Shay or supporting Fantana. I've not been one-sided. All I do is I go behind the scenes and I try to solve it. I've never,
Okay.
have you clearly posted anything about it? Huh?
No.
Yeah, you know, since I posted anything like that, so how say this thing will happen and they will talk say are they one side? I know they one side. The label, you know, be when they say on.
Okay.
The label no be Fantana on. The label is bigger than when they say. The label is bigger than Fantana. So if anybody diss my label, you go whether when they say, whether it be Fantana, if you whoever they on, you diss the label. You have like it's normal. It's normal. You don't do that. It's a no.
Okay. So you're just
It's a
taking
no.
the
Can you play the video where you said, "I don't want Rufftown anymore. Your lyrics are finished. Your lyrics are finished."
I've seen the video. I've seen the video
My
myself.
lyrics
I've seen
no
it.
finish. I got more lyrics. I got 1,000 lyrics. This is even music. It shows
But,
that my lyrics
but,
no finish.
but
My
let me
lyrics
just
are finished. My lyrics no finish. I got more
let me
lyrics.
just read a
Put
comment.
beat under it. That be
Let me
song. I
let me
get 2 minutes. I get plenty songs.
bullet
I
will
get
calm down.
I get over 10,000
Make,
songs, recorded songs.
make me
Tell
calm
me.
down. Let me just read a comment from one of the fans. Someone is saying Fantana said those things in anger. She was quiet for so long. She's been complaining about the bullying since December 2018.
Let me tell you something, okay? We have laws in this country, okay? We have laws in this country. She's from America. And in America, laws work. Ghana here to law they work. Imagine you say me at the bully am. Like you're not gonna take me to court or you're not gonna make them arrest me. Anybody where you bully somebody, where you know take that person go to police station or take that person go to court, then that person be bully rather. When somebody bully you, make it a case. Take it to court. Look, this guy did this to me. This person did this to me. So you for take the person on. They are lost in Ghana. Let's be real. They are lost in Ghana. So you come out, so they bully me. This person they bully me. You keep quiet and you say you are speaking. Huh?
Okay.
Then you say you are speaking. Anybody go fit there on social media, they talk trash because they have some 1 CD or 50 CDs data. They know what they go into artists. They manage artists before. They manage record label before. If you guys say it be easy, huh? If you guys say it be easy. Something me, street boy like me, okay? Street boy. I sleep on tables, hustle. Actually, Atawale. I sleep on tables, hustle. God help me small with my label at the run. Somebody won't fuck the label up. If you guys say it be easy. I know I have any certificate for school. Okay? Me, I grew up as an orphan. I be street boy. Bless self, English self, it be by the grace of God that they speak some. You understand?
Yeah, I
Okay?
get it.
So Rufftown Records, it be my thing. It be something where I bear with my blood. You understand?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I
that thing
understand
when
you.
they talk, say, hey, what? It's my label. Okay, and that's all I have.
Okay.
I don't make lucky, say my friends will have money. I don't make lucky, I don't even meet my parents. I don't make like say, I know if you go to school, I go have certificate. God give me talent. God give me talent. Make way I help people.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
I
Now,
help people. I try to help people the blow. So the company where me, God take give me, whether it be my son, you be my daughter, you be my uncle, you be my whatever. If you mess it up, you go your way, I go my way.
okay.
It's as simple as that. It's not about side.
There's another follow-up question from a fan here. I want to ask. So he's saying, so is Bullet trying to say he wasn't aware that Wendy was bullying Fantana that whole time?
It's not true. If somebody bully you, take the person to court. Arrest that person. You don't think people can create stories. The same way we create stories with this showbiz, people can tell lies. If somebody is bullying you, take the person on. How come somebody that you are so outspoken, you cannot take people on? Take them on. Does it make sense to you? It didn't make sense to you? Fantana is very outspoken, right? She will talk whatever she has to talk. Somebody they bully you, they sit down. Somebody you have parents.
But was there any point in time when Fantana approached you as like a father figure or a CEO of a record label to tell you this is what Wendy is doing and I don't like it? Has there been an occasion like that?
You see, I told you the time they started the business. Okay, the time we started the business, they were beef. They were like people that we used to work for Wendy Shay. They are the same people that they work for Fantana. So then go come around, they go come talk to me. Fantana says so. Wendy could talk some. Wendy too. They could go Fantana in there. They go say Wendy talks so Fantana could talk some. Then they could like what I say. So there was problem, of course, and we've solved it. We even solved the problem in a church. Because we all go to the same church.
The same church, okay.
Solve that problem. When they say apologize to Fantana, they also apologize. I apologize. Then we move on. You understand?
Okay.
Yes. So you cannot say the problem there. That one I don't feel like about it. The problem there, but we solve them. But the cause of the problem is say the people around me, where did they do so? Imagine where Fantana they stay, they know they one house. So how whatever Fantana talk when they go here, what when they talk Fantana go here?
So at that point,
move on.
Bullets. So at that point when you figured out it wasn't the two artists, causing the whole problem, did you cut the people off so as to make peace?
I sacked them, but some still remain with Fantana and they work with them. So the beef was created with the people that work with me. You understand?
Okay.
You understand? Okay. The same publicist that used to work for Wendy Shay is still working for Fantana. So what are you talking about? So I don't feel like saying the problem is the problem day. They say Wendy talk this plenty, Fantana talk this plenty, but we solve it. It was not like it was like, and same be a time like the
okay.
thing that
So at any point in time, did you ever think that, oh, for me to solve this particular problem, I need to let one person go, so say everything would be cool? That thought ever come up in your head?
Never. Because you see, I love music. Okay, I love to help people, and I know we go fight as humans, and we go fight as humans. But if we are wise in our way, we settle things and we move on. So it has never occurred to me that I want to sack Fantana or sack Wendy Shay. No, it has never occurred to me. If I do that, that means I don't even love what I'm doing. You understand? It's never like that.
Okay. Now,
my main problem is you don't do that. I mean, we should use this as an example. Wherever we go, wherever we find ourselves in this world, we don't do that. We need to respect some authorities. You understand?
Okay.
No matter how you have a problem with a label mate, or no matter how, imagine say you have problem with one of your workers for foresight. You go fit deal with them, okay? You go fit deal with that person. Like it be boy to boy, girl to girl, but you don't attack foresight TV. It's as simple as that.
Okay.
Nobody is trying to make somebody look bad, but you all saw the video. You all saw the video.
Yeah.
What you said about and look, let me tell you, how many record labels we have for Ghana? There are no labels. I mean, there are no labels. We are trying so hard. Labels no day. Boys they holler. Labels no day. So the small ones where we dey try help people, help artists bring out. You know how many talents they? Check Ghana. You see the talents in this
Bullet,
country.
there's I know.
Record labels no day. As we
We
are
have
trying to help
we
artists,
have
bring other artists on board.
Bullet, exactly,
Some
Bullet,
artists
exactly.
want to
We
join
have
the
few
label.
record labels out here in Ghana. I mean, there's so many talents that they're out there. They want to work with record labels. They don't get the chance to do it. And you know, the few record labels that we have, I mean, they're doing amazing with the artists that they have. But this has come up. There's been no social media. Everyone saying what he wants. Like he just said, they are going back and forth because they don't like each other, or there was a problem which you solved, and I think it wasn't fully solved, and this issue came up again. Now, after the video came out, there was a
Is
post.
it? Is it? Is
There,
it?
there was a post by Rufftown where you demanded for a meeting. What I want to ask you is, why didn't the meeting come on, Bullet?
Oh, you see what Fantana did there, what she did by insulting the record label is a gross disrespect. Like, it's something that I can just fire her that, yo, you know, because of what you do or because of whatever you do, the way you insult the label, I go to fire him straight or something. But we are humans, okay? We are humans. And if something happen like that, you don't have to be harsh. You need to take so many things into consideration. So if you move some steps way, like, you know, go be like, why not? You understand? So the meeting was for us to talk and see the way forward,
Okay.
how to exit a mutual understanding, how to exit that nobody will have problems.
So,
Where
okay.
we go. One day,
Why didn't the meeting happen?
if Fantana no day Rufftown Records and she's the biggest female artist in the world, I can walk up to her and say, yo, Fanti, you know what? I have this artist, I need a future from you. Not like, you see, I didn't want it to be like, yo, whereby maybe you live in a place and you bang the door. I want it to be a mutual understanding, like, yo, you understand, like, let's talk
Okay.
and see the
Okay.
way forward.
But why didn't? But why didn't?
I see many people commenting, but they don't know anything about music. You understand? They don't know anything about show business. Most of you are consumers. You don't have to believe whatever is out there. We are in the industry and we know. We did the industry.
But
I created. Listen,
people are entitled to their
I
opinions.
created the name. I created the name Fantana. I
Yes,
created that.
that she confirmed in an
This
interview.
is how much. This is how much I love her, and this is how much. Like, it's so deep. The way like, I wanted her to blow and what I was doing to be so deep. So people don't know, and they don't know how they meet that day. But when if your son or your daughter say this your label, you say no. If you make you understand, say, look, you don't do well.
Okay,
It's not about
exactly.
it's not about taking side.
We understand. You understand that point. But what I'm trying to find out is, why didn't the meeting happen? What was the reason the meeting didn't come off? Was it on your
I
part,
think
or on
you know
them?
when I was signing her, his father was a witness to the contract. So I think it was an impromptu meeting. So the dad begged me that okay, I should give him time to because he want to be part of the meeting. So
Okay.
we are waiting for a letter from their lawyers and we see when we can do it. But it's going to be as soon as possible.
Okay. So as
This
you
is
said, Fantana disrespected the record label with the comments she made. So does it mean the record label is about to lay Fantana off? I mean, get her off the record label for good.
your lyrics are finished. Your lyrics are finished. What is that? I don't want Rufftown Records saying your lyrics are finished. That's a big time. Those commenting how more can say you know how much money we put into a label. You think if I dey work for MTN, I go fit talk to MTN say your service are bad, your service are why I'm working there. Let's be real. Let's be real. Answer. Yes, I move social media. Move social media. Munya credit. Baku baku biya na mo cancel muno. Mo running record label. And I
Okay.
will about more company
But so from what you're
more
saying,
company when you employ somebody, okay? When you employ somebody,
Blair, calm down for me. Calm down for me. Calm down for me.
no something the ball. You know, it's just something. Guy, we from the street, oh. Listen. Let I tell you. We from the street, oh. Where God bless we. Okay? So wherever we do, you go fit take me out of the street, but the street is still me. even though I'm a CEO and whatever from the street, me, I was not fortunate to live some kind of life. So if I have it today, I have to protect it. That is my record label. That's what God gave me. You understand? I don't care whoever will come on. Don't disrespect the record label. I don't care.
Okay.
Because you're not the only artist. Wendy Shay is not the only artist. Fantana is not the only artist.
Okay.
There are more artists talented than them all.
Bullet, I understood. I understood. Just calm down for me. Calm down.
No. Something they bore me.
I know. Say
Ask
really
people,
best.
ask Chatawale, me, tabletop as well. Me, I be street. So that thing in the talk and the protest what God can do me. How many of you helped musicians before? How many of you people in the comment you help any musician before?
Bullet, they are just fans. Just allow them. They are entitled to opinions. You make you just
No. People comment good. What opinion? Some people are like, make a comment good.
Bullet, abutre. Yeah.
Obi, how many chances that? More than me free.
Okay, so
You guys don't do anything for the artist. We'll be the effort. When you get the way. What more musician the artist? You have musicians.
Bullet, it's okay. Just calm down for the fact. Let's proceed with
All this part of
Bullet, calm down. Bullet, there are still fans of Bullet, if you calm down. There are still fans of Rufftown Records. So look, you just
the label is my label. Okay, listen to me. Listen to me. The label be my label. You know, be anybody label. Be my label. Okay, it's my label, and there are rules and regulations. If you be my son, if you be my daughter, if you want, if you mess up, the label have to deal with you.
okay.
So do you understand?
Understood.
Yeah.
So from what you're saying, Rufftown Record is letting Fantana go. But I want to ask the response from Fantana's team when they got this information. When you summoned them for the meeting, what was the response from Fantana's team?
So how many times you have seen this person? I said they will come make you sit down. Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll wait for
now. Okay. Now you said you gave Fantana the brand name Fantana. So are we going to see Rufftown Record take away the brand name Fantana?
Of course.
What are some of the actions?
Fantana. The name is for